Welcome. Today we're going to make fettuccine, fresh pasta fettuccine, using this Philips pasta maker. And you can see it's electric and it'll knead everything and it'll shape the pasta. So it comes with 4 shaping discs, which are these things. Right now I'm going to make fettuccine, so I've already put in the fettuccine shaping disc and I've already measured out everything. I'm just going to use all-purpose flour and egg and water mixture to give it more body, I guess, or more substance. Actually, it's recommended that you use half all-purpose flour and half semolina. This is just for regular wheat pasta and nothing not special like spinach or anything like that. We're just going to make basic pasta. So anyways, we're going to use 1 cup. You have to use the measuring cup that it comes with because it's slightly larger than a regular measuring cup. The measurements are really important in this, otherwise it won't work. So we're going to put in our 1 cup of flour. If you want, you can mix it half-half or whatever your mixture that you want with semolina, or you can use whole wheat flour or whatever. But I'm just going to use all-purpose flour, and I'm going to put it in the chamber right here. Okay. And I'm making for 2 servings. That's why I'm just using 1 cup. Our flour in the chamber, we set the cover on top. We turn the unit on, and then we're going to decide if we're going to use 1 or 2 cups. So we're going to use 1, so we'll do the 1 and then we'll turn it on. Now that it's on, we will put in our egg and water mixture. Again, you have to use the cup they use, and we'll pour it in slowly, so that it, as you can see, it's mixing and kneading inside the chamber over there. It said in the beginning that it would take us 10 minutes to make this pasta. If you're making 2 cups, it'll take about 15. It takes about 3 minutes worth of kneading before the pasta actually comes out. As you can see, it's kneading here, and we have to do this added liquid a little bit slow so that it gets into all the flour and doesn't clump up, and you have a smooth dough. So anyways, we did that. So now we're going to let it knead for a little while. As you can see, it's kneading inside the chamber. Probably another 10. It's still kneading. As you can see, the consistency of the dough isn't exactly sticky. While it's kneading, it's a good time to place a container underneath the maker so that you can catch the pasta that you're going to make when it starts to extrude. It's done kneading, so now, as you see it stopped for a little bit, and now it's reversing itself, so it's starting to come out. As the pasta comes out, we use this handy scraper that it comes with, and we can cut it to whatever size we want our pasta noodles to be. So, probably want a little bit longer than that. So that's probably about right. So we can cut it off there. And we have another bunch right here. And there you go. We have pasta noodles, fresh pasta noodles, fettuccine noodles in 10 minutes. Actually, it's less. It's still extruding, so we've got another 6 minutes to go. But basically, it starts making it after it kneads 3 minutes worth of kneading, and then it starts extruding the pasta. And I guess this process takes about 6 minutes at most. And then you have this, and it's ready to go. All you have to do, of course, is boil it. Okay. There you go. Really handy machine to have. I love it. There you go. You now have 2 servings of fresh made pasta. You can cook this in boiling water like you would any other pasta. But remember, because it's fresh, you don't have to boil it or cook it in boiling water for 12 minutes. What you probably want to do is boil water. When it reaches a boil, you put in your pasta for 5 to 6 minutes at the most, and you'll have it al dente. You don't want to overcook it. Fresh pasta like this will keep in the refrigerator for a couple of days, maybe 2 or 3 days. I would sprinkle it with some flour so it doesn't stick together. Or if you want to, you could freeze it or you could dry it. Now to dry it, you'd have to hang it on a pasta drying rack and put it in a dry place, and then it would take a while for it to dry, and you'd have dry pasta, just like pretty much what you're buying in the store. But you know, it takes 10-15 minutes to make. Probably not worth your time drying it unless you're making a whole lot of batches. And you know, personally, I'd probably rather freeze it or just make it fresh and eat every time I want. And you know, you could use different shapes. There's a spaghetti disc shaper, there's for lasagna, and there's a penne. And of course, you can experiment with different types of ingredients in your pasta, like spinach or pasta nero, which uses squid ink, or whatever it is that you want to try. There's a lot of recipes out there, and I'm sure you'll want to try them all. Remember, pasta isn't just for Italian dishes. It's not just spaghetti. This machine here, the Philips machine, also makes ramen and soda noodles for like your Thai dishes, your Asian dishes, or whatever it is you want to use noodles for. So now I'm just going to cover this up and use it for dinner tonight. I hope you enjoyed it.